Former FBI Director James Comey has become the most recent mainstream media darling, getting more airtime than Stormy Daniels. While doing an interview on NBC, Comey recently compared himself to a giraffe. If that wasn't embarrassing enough, he got smacked with a humiliating dose of reality. Corrupt former FBI Director James Comey, who was fired in May 2017 by President Donald Trump, is taking every opportunity to cry in front of the liberal media about how he was allegedly martyred for his values. While millions of American patriots laugh at Comey for his ridiculous claims, the left is eating up his every word. According to Daily Caller, Comey appeared on NBC's Today with host Savannah Guthrie on Wednesday, April 18, 2018, to perpetuate his claims of wrongdoing by the Trump administration and to explain what many people see as a complete politicization of the FBI. It was another Comey media circus, this one, complete with giraffes. After Guthrie identified Comey as the man at the center of the political firestorm and added that he was hated on by Hillary Clinton and fired by President Trump, she asked him if it was liberating to tell his story. With the best victim-like expression he could muster, Comey answered, "Terrifying, just because of all the attention to it. I don't crave that. It's hard for me to hide because I'm a giraffe, and so, it's a little freaky." Comey's embarrassing attempt to look adorable and appealing in a demented sort of way ended badly. "You are shorter in person, I did have to say," Guthrie shot back at Comey before getting down to business. "You know, I don't want to be an armchair psychologist, but I read the book. I've been watching your interviews. It still seems raw," Guthrie said. Next, Guthrie pointed out the obvious motivation behind Comey's media tour. "It seems like you might have some scores to settle. You know, that you might have a little bit of anger left over and a little bit of bitterness," she said. Of course, Guthrie hit the nail on the head. Comey is a political hack and deep state operative who got sent packing for his failure to uphold the standards of the FBI. "Would you plead guilty to all that?" Guthrie asked. In his typically smug attitude, Comey responded, "You know, I wouldn't actually. I would take that one at trial because I think that it is raw in the sense that I find it's really painful to relive." Comey went on to try to portray himself as a man who isn't holding a grudge. "But I really don't feel a sense of anger. I'm very worried, actually, which is why I'm doing something I don't love, which is talking about it." Comey repeated his initial claim, but not anger. Guthrie then called out Comey for being catty when he took cheap shots at the president and asked if he enjoyed it. "I didn't think of them as shots and I still don't," Comey replied. Guthrie continued to grill Comey over his tacky comments about Trump and repeated her question, "Did you stoop?" Comey refused to admit that he's a classless idiot. "I really don't think so. Again, maybe I'm missing it," Comey responded. The truth of the matter here is that James Comey can't sell his story to save his life. He wants to be the martyr and play the victim who was fired by President Donald Trump. The sad truth is that Comey used his power during the time that he was the FBI director in order to help the agenda of Barack Obama and Hillary Clinton. The biggest reason Comey can't see that he's in deep trouble at the moment is that he's a narcissist. Typically, those kinds of people never know when to shut up and find a good place to hide. Now that members of Congress are calling for a special investigation into Comey, along with former Attorney General Loretta Lynch, it shouldn't be long before the former FBI director only talks to the media through an attorney. It's time for Comey to give up the self-righteous act and take responsibility for his wrongdoing.